We're talking about inner conflict, and let's focus on you are the answer you have been looking for. I am Sue Leppan, your personal transformation coach. Because we limit ourselves, we believe that we cannot find the answers within. We believe that we need to look at the world without so that the world without, can tell us what is best for us. We believe that we are so small and insignificant that we have got no idea what is good for us. The world without should only be our inspiration. It should be examples for us on how to lift ourselves up and to achieve more. It should be examples for us of what can be achieved, and then for you to go out and do it. When we look at each one of us individually, some clients will say to me, you cannot pay me enough to do that. You cannot gift me enough gifts to do that. You cannot praise me enough to do that. I need something else. And so we have got to find that within us. What is it that will feed us? If we are looking for hype and excitement and constant moving, then that is what will trigger us and go forward. If we are looking for peace and calm and stability, then that is what we will be searching for. You've got to know what you are looking for. Therefore, that answer can only come from within you. When you know what you want, not judging yourself by the outside world, not comparing yourself to somebody else's success, knowing what will be success for you, knowing what you want to achieve in your life, then you can start looking for answers to show up. Your strength, clarity, direction, and motivation will come from within. Learn to listen to that inner voice that will be attached to calmness, to peace, to joy. Ego screams and shouts loud, and ego helps you to form limiting beliefs that you live by, that diminishes you, that makes you small, that makes you scared and fearful of what is waiting for you. Your true self, when you answer that calling of who you are, what you want from life, no matter what somebody else wants, that moment, life starts to change for you. The best way to find the answers will always be in meditation. I do understand that when we are in internal conflict, the head is busy, the emotions are running wild, and it's very difficult to sit down and go into meditation. If you cannot do that, journal. Start writing down what comes up for you. Initially, there will be a whole lot of limitations that show up for you. Recognize them for the limitations they are so that you can let go of them. The bigger thing I want you to journal about is knowing what you want. How will success show up for you? For me, success is something very different for you and very different for the next person. Know what success is. Know what you want in your life. Only then can you start looking for the answers, because they will show up through synchronicities and all kinds of different ways. I so often have clients who completely think that they are the worst, that nothing will ever work out for them. And once they start to identify who and what they are, what they want from life, they will all come back and say to me, this happened and that happened and that happened, because now they've taken their focus, they've turned it away from the limiting belief, and they are beginning to look at where they are going. And that is where you will find your answer, by knowing what you want. Knowing what you want, how it will show up for you in your life. Not how you will achieve it, how will you recognize it? How will you know that it is now materialized in your life? I wish you best as you move forward. Be kind to yourself in this process. Master your beliefs, and you will master your future. And we will chat soon.